Discipline is not something you receive one day like a gift. It is not a talent reserved for a lucky few. Discipline is built. It is forged. It is trained every single day, often in silence, often in difficulty, often when no one is watching. Most people wait for motivation before they act. But the truth is, motivation comes after action, not before. What creates lasting change is not temporary excitement. It is deep commitment. Discipline means doing what must be done even when you don't feel like it, even when you are tired, even when you doubt, even when you fail. Building discipline starts with an inner decision, a clear, firm, non-negotiable decision. The decision to stop betraying yourself. The decision to stop postponing your life. The decision to stop living according to your emotions of the moment. Most people live based on how they feel. If they feel motivated, they act. If they don't, they quit. The disciplined person works the opposite way. They act first, and the emotions follow later. They don't negotiate with laziness. They don't debate with fear. They move forward, slowly sometimes, but always forward. Discipline is built in the small things. It is the small commitments repeated daily that transform a life. Waking up when you said you would, finishing what you start, keeping your word even when no one can check. These are the invisible victories that build a strong mind. Every time you do what you promised yourself to do, you strengthen your identity. You become someone you can trust. And when you trust yourself, you become unstoppable. It is important to understand that discipline does not take away your freedom. It creates it. Lack of discipline leads to chaos, stress, regret, and frustration. Discipline leads to self-mastery, stability, and progress. At first, it is uncomfortable. You must fight your old habits. You must confront your excuses. You must face your weaknesses. But with time, what was once difficult becomes natural. What was once a struggle becomes a routine. You don't have to force yourself as much anymore because you have become that disciplined person. Building discipline also means learning to accept discomfort. Every form of real growth requires discomfort. If you constantly run from effort, pain, repetition, then you are also running from your true potential. Discipline teaches you to stay in the effort when your mind wants to escape. It teaches you to continue when your body says stop, even though you know you still have more inside you. It teaches you to say no to what is easy so you can say yes to what will build your future. You also need to understand that you don't have to be perfect to be disciplined. You will fall. You will fail. You will have bad days. Discipline is not measured by the absence of failure, but by your ability to get back up quickly, by your refusal to quit after a bad day, by your ability to not turn one mistake into an identity. A disciplined person is not judged by one moment. They are judged by consistency over time. They always return to their goal again and again. Every day, you face a simple but powerful choice. Comfort now or pride later. Ease today or freedom tomorrow. Discipline always pushes you toward the second option. It forces you to think long-term in a world addicted to instant results. It reminds you that every action today is a vote for the person you are becoming tomorrow. You don't build your future with big promises. You build it with small habits, repeated without excuses. And most importantly, remember this: no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to give you discipline. No one is coming to do the work for you. The responsibility is entirely in your hands, and that is powerful because it also means the power is entirely in your hands. The moment you realize that you are both the problem and the solution, everything begins to change. Discipline is not punishment. It is an act of self-respect. It is telling your future self, I value you enough to take action today. It is choosing strength where you used to choose weakness. It is building, day after day, a version of yourself that you respect, that you admire, that you no longer want to escape from. And one day, without even realizing it, you will look back and see how far you've come. You will understand that discipline did not only change your results, it changed your identity.